All right, so we're continuing on with our learning how to hit and hold pads, all right? Last time we kind of rounded out our fundamental strikes as far as our straight punches, our movement, our footwork. We talked a little bit about tiny little tips that are gonna make you a more satisfying pad holder and somebody that is giving the right feedback to the other person. They know a solid connection, they know what they're doing. Today we're gonna get a little more fancy, but not a lot. This is a basic punch, it just travels in a different direction. We are, of course, taking a look at the hook. Now, I want to mention right off the bat that there are many different kinds of hooks, and you are allowed to throw hooks differently than what I'm going to show here, but I want to teach the fundamental hook, and there's a reason why this is the most important hook for you to know. We're going to be looking at taking my lead hand and hooking around. Boom, just like this. You'll notice this travels in a completely different direction as the punches we've seen so far. The jab and cross moving in a straight line. They're quicker, they deliver plenty of power, but if someone is picking up on how to defend these, their arms are coming forward, it becomes harder and harder to really capitalize on that. So we're going to augment our offense by learning how to turn a punch over. Just like this. It travels around, travels in a horizontal direction at them, okay? The reason we're using our front hand today, while you can vary it up if you have used your feet to set yourself up better, the reason we're not going to use our rear hand is because my rear hand is going to take a lot longer to get to its target, as opposed to this lead hand is much closer, and I can kind of stay in my little cocoon of defense while I'm doing this. The rear hand leaves me a lot more open, So you can throw good rear hooks if you position yourself well. Mike Tyson was good at this. You can throw overhands if you position yourself well, uppercuts if you position yourself well, but it's a little more complex because the setup is just as important as the punch itself. So, as we're holding this, unlike our jab and cross, I want to hook my pad around. You'll see I'm facing the padded section, not where my hand is, but the padded section inside and is directly to the side, just like this. Also, a big tip here is hold it at head height, or of course later if you're holding the body, hold it body height or cover your body with it. There's a tendency for people to get lazy with this and hold it right about here, but as you can see, this doesn't really correspond to any target my training partner is going to be wanting to hit on me. This is a weird, as if he's almost throwing it to my shoulder or my chest. This doesn't make much sense. Hold it at head height. Be nice and sturdy with it. Good. That's nice. Now you'll see, just like with the cross, I'm giving just a little punch feedback. Just little signals that I'm going to give him a good inkling of whether he landed clean or whether it was a glancing blow. If he lands that wrong or he's off the tip, he's going to feel it. Doesn't feel satisfying, doesn't feel good. All right? Now, the other thing that we're going to keep an eye on is, as people are throwing power, just like with the cross, there's a tendency for the hands to drop, there's a tendency to bring them back weird. We're going to make sure that the opposing hand stays right where it was supposed to be, and that that hook comes right back where it started. Good. Jordan's already doing a great job. If we turn, you'll see, I want to make sure I give him credit. He was willing to learn how to strike with us, so I want to give some credit, all right? You'll notice that he's not reaching back here to get his power. This is extremely vulnerable, and it means that that punch is going to take a lot longer. We've negated all the advantage we had by using the lead hand. Instead, he's using the turn of his torso in order to get that power around the center. You'll see that he's turning his leg in order to do that. He picked that up from working the cross. Boom. You should almost end up looking like, this is an old reference, but old school Dracula. Yes? Bela Lugosi hiding behind his cape. It's your shoulders turning. Boom! That's going to give you that power. That's good. So when we put this in the context of what we've already been doing, moving him around, good, making sure things are going back to his face. Ha. Yeah, however you want. Boom, boom.
Just like which order you want.
Ah, good. When you're holding a power combination like this, let them pick. And if you want it done the other way, say great, other one. Yes? That way you keep it simple, we waste no time. It gives him an opportunity to work both sides of turn for his power. Thank you guys for sticking in here. Remember to like and subscribe. I hope you're enjoying these. I find it very fulfilling. I hope that Jordan's getting a lot out of it, really picking this up and learning how to be a better striker. And we're all trying to round ourselves out as martial artists. So remember, I hope you're enjoying it. Leave a comment if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.